I'm Will Weissert. I'm a national political reporter for the Associated Press in Washington. Florida Governor Ron DeSantis is having his first full day of campaigning. He is basically looking to put a rather rough start to the campaign, which was done via Twitter and really full of technical glitches behind him. And he's doing that by doing a number of appearances with friendly media. He's talking to conservative radio and other outlets that are not going to ask him very tough questions to start. And he's going from there into several days of travel, starting very soon in the states that go first in the Republican primary, which are Iowa, New Hampshire, and South Carolina.
We didn't win by 32,000 votes. We won by over 1.5 million votes. And it was the highest percentage of the vote a Republican governor candidate has ever received in Florida history. Never having to stand for an election. The policies that they're proposing through these things could not win at the ballot box.
So the other early test for DeSantis will be of his fundraising. In the past, he's proven to be a very, very, strong fundraiser, with the ability to raise a lot of money and do it very quickly from donors, not just in Florida, but all over the country. He's starting the race with a PAC, an outside group supporting him that's got a humongous budget that, they're spending it not just on advertising to sort of prop him up and potentially go after rivals like Trump, but also on actual on-the-ground field organizing to sort of get his name out there. And the very early part of the campaign is very interesting because while the Twitter announcement that was sort of plagued by problems, really did, generate a lot of negative headlines, his supporters and his campaign basically says, look, we raised $1 million in just a few minutes after that. Donors don't care about this. I mean, they care about DeSantis as a candidate, not about reporters, snarkily commenting on the tech of his launch. That could ultimately be true. I mean, if he continues to rake in money, that's going to go back to the argument of how formidable he can be and how he might, be the candidate. There are a lot of Republicans running now. The field is getting more and more crowded, every week. But he really wants to make the argument that if you're a Republican and you don't want to support former President Trump, if you're looking for an alternative, I can be that alternative. I have the money. I have the experience running a big state. I line up on the conservative issues that I need to. And I can give a good speech as I've proven. The one piece of this that's still sort of outstanding, as we talked about, is whether or not he can do the groundwork, as a person and as a candidate and be sort of relatable to voters. His supporters say he absolutely can, and then he'll get a chance to sort of show that he's better at this than a lot of people have given him credit for. But that will really be the early thing to look at as we get going.
In fact, they seem to want to be doubling down. They want to do this World Health Organization treaty. We actually passed a law in Florida saying we're not recognizing that if Biden tries to do it. So don't worry about us.
Right over here.
All right.
Sorry. That's all right.
Get in there, George.
I don't want to know. I'll take you later.
Smile, George. There you go.